Hey gang, Phil here at Park Place, and actually tonight I'll be interviewing illustrious poet. Is that a proper word? Famed poet Monica Lauser, not necessarily known uh, beyond the confines of Montreal or maybe Massachusetts, but she certainly deserves to have a higher profile, and hopefully this interview will help with that. Hi Monica.
Hello, Philip.
How are you doing this evening?
Fine.
Monica, why do you write poetry?
Because ever since I was young, I haven't been able to keep the pen away from the paper. I've always been scribbling down random notes, words, thoughts my entire life. So it just kind of went from that into becoming something more succinct and eventually my passion for poetry.
Is it a means to an end, or like are you using it to achieve something, or is it a release? Is it some sort of is it fulfilling? What does it do for you?
Um, it is a release, definitely. I must say that if I go for more than a couple of days without writing anything, I feel like there's some sort of void. So I have to do it. I just, it's like if I don't at least write some sort of thought or scribble down, even if it doesn't actually become a finalized product, that there is just some unfulfilled aspect in me.
What are you most proud of out of all the things you've done? Does it
Well,
have to be poetry, by the way?
well, it is. I've always been interested in other media, but writing is the one thing that I feel confident about. So I can't like pinpoint one single verse or one single sentence or one single poem that I've ever done, but I just know that the feeling that I get from having a finished product and as far as a poem goes is the most fulfilling feeling I can get.
Who are your favorite poets?
I'm a big fan of the French symbolists like Rimbaud and Baudelaire. Those are my main inspirations, but I also like some modern poets like E. Cummings, and I'm not a big fan of the Beats, even though I've really tried to be, because I feel like I'm a modern poet. I definitely do. I feel like the way that my syntax goes is very similar to a lot of the modern poets, but
Ginsberg?
yes, but his actual content,
No,
not
he's
so
talking
much.
about sex all day long, and then you do that too. So I don't think it's that far off.
Yeah, but maybe his diction is totally far off from what I aim for.
And what do you sort of when you're writing in poetry? What's more important to you? Is it the I guess the characters that might come out of it? Is it setting a mood in the reader? What do you like? What exactly are
It's
you aiming
actually
for?
really reflexive for me. I can't, I don't want to say it's stream of consciousness, but it begins as stream of consciousness and then it moves from that, I guess. I don't actually have a specific goal in mind, like I'm trying to really develop this character, or I'm trying to develop this image, but I actually use, I'm going to share a little secret here.
Oh,
Actually,
exclusive.
exclusive. Actually, sometimes it happens that I'm just like have all of these thoughts built up that I just strew down on a piece of paper, and they all sort of kind of mix depending on what I'm interested at that time, and then they all sort of go together and I have to manipulate sort of the phraseology or whatever, but I'm very influenced by my environmental factors, I guess, and at that time like I'll just try to write 7 poems at once, and then one poem will come out of that just based on what I'm interested in at the moment.
And what I'd like to hear is a poem that you could read for our audience.
Okay, this is
Give them a taste of the Monica Lauser sort of oeuvre.
I don't really know what direction I'm heading in at this moment, but this is something I actually just scribbled down last night. I'm not going to lie, I did sort of rearrange a few words here and there today, but this is what I came up with in the past.
Does it have a title?
No, I never title my poems.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Cryonic minds lean towards fracture-oriented futures. They shield misnomers at an accelerated pace. Forgiveness throws itself in some faux daffodil-filled mobile thrown from a masquerader's futon. We all plagiarize sunsets. And traces of ligaments may persevere before shadowed grays are absolved. Only wood-chipped filled lungs survive.
Here, here. Do you applaud? I don't know. Am I supposed to applaud poetry? I'm sure the folks at home are applauding in their dark Facebook caves.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that was Monica Lauser. We kept it short and sweet, but you know, she's pretty short and very sweet, so very apropos. Thank you, Monica.
No.
I'll click the stop button now.